There's cinnamon in the coffee, Robert. The odd taste is cinnamon. Sugar and cream?
Both. May I have lots of both?
Of course you may.
Oh, you want some brandy in it, Robert?
You having some?
Oh, we don't drink, but you go ahead, you darling.
Or you can have a real drink if you want. We have anything you want.
Oh, it's all right with you, then could I have some bourbon?
Right.
Sweetheart.
Okay, darling.
What? Are you both on the wagon? Sarah, you're not on the wagon.
Goodness, Robert, all the questions. Or do you just collect trivia like some old quiz show contestant? We spend half our lives with you, and now you notice Harry's on the wagon?
Year and a half.
No, love, just a year.
It was a year in February. It's a year and a half now.
I know for a fact next month it will be a year.
And a half.
1 year. Count it. 1. Harry got arrested for being drunk and quit out of some kind of humiliation.
I quit to see if I could is actually what happened. Come on, I must have told you about all that.
Never. You never mentioned it, or I never would have brought the bourbon. How were you arrested?
Another question. Here, why don't you have one of these brownies you brought?
I was in California on business, and I got really soused one night, and these guys drove me back to my hotel. But instead of going in, I walked down to the corner to get something to eat to sober up.
You said it was 3 blocks.
No, just the corner.
3 blocks.
Anyway, this cop car stopped me and said, "You're drunk." I said, "Drunk? I'm clobbered." He said, "I'm taking you in." I said, "Take me back to my hotel, for God's sake. It's just on the corner."
3 blocks away.
Anyway, they mugged me and they booked me for being drunk. Unbelievable. And then, Robert, it happens again the very next time I'm out there. Drunk driving. I only had wine.
Only 3 bottles.
And I insisted on taking a drunk test. I flunked it by 1 point.
And that is when you quit, Precious. He always thinks it was the first arrest, but it was the second. We never told you that? It's curious. I thought Harry had told everybody.
Anyway, I quit to see if I really have a drinking problem, and I don't.
Just a problem drinking.
Do you miss it?
No. No, I really don't.
Yes. Yes, he really does. Hi, darling.
Anyway. I stopped. Haven't had a drink since.
Whoops.
What's whoops? I haven't had a drink since.
At Sheila and George's wedding.
A toast, for God's sake. Oh, I'm sorry, Robert. You must have noticed how staggering, falling down drunk I got off of 1 swallow of champagne.
I never said you got drunk, but you did have the champagne.
A swallow. 1 swallow.
And it was gone. An elephant swallow.
I'd ask for another bourbon, but I'm terrified.
Darling Robert, put a nipple on the bottle for all we care. Don't you want a brownie?
Oh, God, no, I'll bust.
Bust. You bust. Look at you. You skinny thing. Bones. Just skin and bones. I bet when you get on a scale, it goes the other way. Minus.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm flattered and touched, and I think I was just insulted.
Oh, Robert, I was praying you'd eat just 1 so I could watch.
Sarah, is it possible you've become a food voyeur?
Mexican food. What I crave without cease is Mexican food. With all the Tabasco sauce in the world.
Don't eat that brownie.
I'm not. I was just smelling it. Oh, Robert, you eat 1.
Not with the bourbon.
And chocolate. I'd kill for chocolate. Or a baked potato. With sour cream and chives. Doesn't that just make you writhe? Oh, or sourdough bread, hot, with all the butter there is.
Chili.
Chili. Dear God, yes, chili.
Manicotti.
Manicotti. Just 1 teaspoon of manicotti.
Sara Lee cake.
Sara Lee is most phenomenal woman since Eleanor Roosevelt.
I get the impression you guys are on diets.
Not me, Sarah.
Look at these pants. You can put your fist in them. That's how much weight I've lost.
She always does that. Look, I can put my fist down my pants, too. She thinks I buy that.
Darling, I've lost 8 pounds already.
It's these magazines, Robert. You ever look at one of these women's magazines? It's just page after page of cakes and pies and roasts and potatoes. I bet Sarah subscribes to about 40 magazines. It's a sickness. We're up to our ass in magazines.
I read them all.
Don't.
Do?
Look at this, Robert. Wrestling. She even subscribes to a magazine about wrestling.
Karate. It's not wrestling. It's karate.
Wouldn't you love to see it? All those fat broads at her gym learning karate. What wouldn't you give to see that?
Strangely enough, darling, I'm terribly good at it.
How long you been studying?
Who asked that question? Oh, Robert. 7 months.
Show us some karate.
No. Robert, would you like some more coffee, love? You, Harry?
No, I want some karate. I want to see how my money is being hoisted.
No.
Do just one thing.
No!
Oh, come on, Sarah. I really would give anything to see you do just one thing. I bet you're excellent. Here, I'll be your partner.
Oh, Harry, this is just embarrassing.
Oh, come on.
My God. All right.
Hooray!
Okay.
Harry, do you want to stand over there?
Okay. All right, I'm standing here. Now what?
Okay, now just come at me.
Okay.
Fantastic. That's hysterical.
Actually, I could have prevented that
How?
by blocking it.
No, that can't be blocked.
It certainly can. I just didn't do it.
Anyway, Robert, that can't be blocked.
Let's do it again. I'll
All
come
right,
at you
darling.
again.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, put me down. Let's do it again. That make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together, savings you accrue together, looks you misconstrue together, that make marriage a joy.